This is the Power Podcast. I'm your host and coach, Renee, and I'm on a mission to help you with your health, your nutrition, your fitness, and your mindset, and give you all the tools that you need to live a healthy, well-balanced life and be the best version of yourself. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm so excited to be back. I've been a bit MIA at the moment because I've been away, and I got married. I went on my honeymoon, and I had about a good couple of weeks off, just really immersing myself in that moment, because for me, marriage is something I always wanted to do and experience, and I was very blessed to be able to experience all of that. And I had the wedding of my dreams. I honestly couldn't have done it any different. I just feel so wholesome and so content and so happy. And yeah, when people ask me, how was your wedding? I honestly just say it was magic. Because it was magic. And I hope that if marriage is something you value, you get to experience it too, because it was amazing and I loved it. Not saying that everyone has to get married though, but for me personally, like I said, it's a value of mine, and it's something I really always wanted to do. So I'm so blessed and so grateful that I was able to have the wedding of my dreams and get married. But that aside, enough about me. Today's podcast is about dieting, and how looking for the next best diet can actually be really detrimental to your overall well-being. There are so many diets out there on the internet that you come across all the time. Now, the diet that people are doing at the moment, that would probably be like 2 years, years ago, keto was the diet everyone was doing. Now this diet that's coming through that everyone's doing, which has been around for a very long time, is the carnivore diet. And it's been around for years, and I've known about this diet for a very, very long time. And now it's becoming more of a thing on social media to eat animal testicles on TikTok, and brains and liver. Now look, if you like organ meat, that's fantastic. But sitting on video eating raw testicles is not, first of all, gross, yuck. And second of all, what are you trying to do? What are you doing? Are you trying to increase your protein? Great, that's amazing. But are you just trying to get followers on social media based upon your dieting and what you do to diet, because you're trying to find a niche within the dieting world? I just think it's so wrong and fucked up how, everyone is kind of labeling themselves as something like, I'm vegan, I'm vegetarian, I'm pescatarian, I'm carnivore, I'm keto in their social media bios, and they feel like they've got to be defined by that thing, that particular diet and that lifestyle. And I know a lot of fitness influencers and stuff do it because they're trying to create a niche within the fitness business space, and they want to be able to, gain more clients that just all do that one thing. And that's, okay, I get it. You're trying to create a niche and be more specific with what you offer to people. But are you really looking after people and looking out for people's health if you're telling them they need to be sticking to this one particular lifestyle and label themselves as that? I don't think dieting is necessarily a bad thing, because, when it comes to dieting, there are healthy ways to diet to make sure that you are at a healthy fat mass and a healthy lean body mass and at a healthy body weight for you as an individual. But when it comes to extreme dieting, like eating testicles and eating brains raw on camera, I just think we've gone way too far. If that's your lifestyle, great. And you can stick to that forever. Good on you. But encouraging people who are really struggling with their health and their weight to do that kind of thing is just, to me, it's just not ethically right. But anyway, it's out there, and I just want to kind of point it out that it's not realistic to live your life that way forever. You're going to come across times in life where you've got events and you're going away on holiday, and do you really want to be in this constant state of, I'm dieting for this event, I'm dieting for this holiday, and then when I get back, or when I go on holiday, I'll forget about everything I did. I know I'm probably going to put the weight back on, or come back, and then I'll try something else to try and get the weight off again, and you're constantly in this cycle of trying to get weight off, when you can actually just create this beautiful, well-balanced life where you are eating the foods that you love. You are eating a lot of wholesome foods as well, because health is so important for living a long life with lots of energy, and feeling at your absolute best. But we don't need to go to these extremes where we have to cut out all these foods or just drink liquid just to be a certain weight for an event or a holiday. You know, we should be aiming to be healthy, fit, and strong for life, and having this thing that we do for the rest of our life. You know, like this is the perfect example right now. It's October and we're coming into summer, into Christmas, and there's so many people out there who are just wanting to shred for summer. Now that's cool that you want to get into some exercise and you want to be healthier and you want to feel leaner for summertime. But what are you actually going to do once it's Christmas? Are you just going to stop, let it all go, and then put all the weight back on again and forget about everything you did? Or are you actually going to learn from what you're doing to get yourself to a point where you feel healthy, fit, confident, and strong? And how are you going to maintain that? Now, if you get to that certain point where you feel healthy, fit, and strong and confident again, and you've done that by fad dieting or liquid diets or carnivore diets or keto diets, are you going to be able to maintain that for the rest of your life? Probably not. So instead of trying to kickstart weight loss all the time, how about you just kickstart and change your life? Make changes in your life that is going to help you to live this life where you feel happy, healthy, fit, and confident all year round. So you're not getting to October and having to stress out about starting a fitness routine because you haven't done one since January, or December last year. It's not a short-term thing, and it's not something you can achieve in 6 weeks and be happy and content with those results forever. It's something that you have to constantly work at, and it's something that becomes a part of your life. And it's something that I personally believe should be a part of everyone's life, like brushing your teeth is, and brushing your hair, and having a shower, and going to work, and cooking food. Everything that you do every day that creates this life that you live, exercise and putting your health first as a priority should be 100% a part of that routine. Now, it's easier said than done, and the best way for you to start implementing a healthier lifestyle is to implement small habits at a time. So if you're trying to eat healthier and you want to lose weight, don't try and, fast track it by juicing for 6 weeks, because are you realistically going to juice for 6 weeks without eating anything? And then after the 6 weeks, are you going to be able to maintain those results because you know how many calories you need to consume to stay within the juice calories that you were consuming? You probably don't even know what that means. You're going, I've juiced for 6 weeks. I feel really content of where I'm at. And now I'm gonna just go and go back to normal again, to what I was doing beforehand. That got me in the position that I'm in. Now, I know it's hard, and I know there's so much conflicting information out there, but you just have to start small. Maybe do a challenge to kickstart some habits, but continue on with those habits. Don't let them go. Because the more you continue on with those habits, even if some weeks it's only once a week or you're only doing one thing to contribute to it a day, it's still better than nothing. And all of that work that you do is going to help you to build this healthy, well-rounded, strong, fit person for the rest of their life, and not just for the short term. So do some work. Do some work on yourself and encourage yourself to create these healthier habits that are going to help to build you into this person that you're going to feel so happy and confident to be. So don't diet. Diet smartly. Don't diet. When I say diet, I mean don't go and find a diet to try. Don't go to the bookstore and go, okay, what diet book can I buy this month? What can I try now? If you really added it up, you've probably spent thousands of dollars on shake plans and diet books and keto meal plans and bikini shreds, when you could just be investing in your health every single week. And that could be a gym membership that you're consistent with, or that could be a group fitness class that you're consistent with. It could be a nutritionist that you see once a week to check in on things until you feel you can 100% confidently do it on your own. Invest in your health every week for the rest of your life. I do. I invest in a gym membership that I'm consistent with. I invest in a massage. I invest in seeing a chiropractor when I really need it. I invest in buying healthy food for my well-being and my overall health. Every week I'm doing something to invest in my health. Every day I'm doing something to make sure I'm maintaining these healthy habits that I've created. And I want the same for you. So instead of just dieting for 6 weeks to get yourself into a bikini, how about you start thinking about how you can start making small healthy changes now? And those healthy changes literally could be as small as having breakfast. I don't like breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person, but I've got no energy all day because I don't eat till 1. So maybe I'm going to start making the effort to have breakfast more. And by having that breakfast, I'm going to, start building that habit to be having breakfast every day, and breakfast becomes something I have every day. And then I'm not going to be starving at 1 o'clock, and I'm not going to run straight to the bag of chips because I'm so hungry and not actually give myself something satisfying. So look after your health. Put it first, because your health is 100% your wealth. And you are going to feel like $1 million when you start putting time and energy into your health and how you feel. I can guarantee you that. But when you don't, and you just keep kind of going through this cycle of year in and year out, doing the next 6-week challenge at the end of the year before Christmas to get yourself feeling good for summer, you're never going to be happy, because you're always dieting. And you're restricting, and it's miserable, and leading up to Christmas when there's lots of fun events and stuff on, you haven't learned in the year how to manage your nutrition, so you're restricting yourself and missing out on all these fun events, or you're going to these events and being miserable because you can't eat the cheese on the platter because your diet says you can't. And then you get to Christmas and you're like, fuck this, and you go to what I call fuck it town. So stop dieting, start living to be healthy, fit, strong, and well. And don't forget to have balance. Because if you don't have balance, life is fucking boring. Eat the pasta, eat the pizza, eat the chocolate, eat the lollies, eat the cake, eat the donut, but also eat the vegetables, eat the protein, eat the good fats, eat the foods that nourish your body. Find balance with it all. Learn what your portion is for you as an individual, and everyone is different. Keep your protein high and move your body every single day in some way. Doesn't have to be intensely in the gym, but get up and move your body. When you move, you feel way more energized. Trust me. Get 7 to 8 hours sleep a night. Write down how you feel. Acknowledge your feelings. Write down your goals every single day. All these things you can do to contribute to your health every single day will help you live a long, happy life. I can guarantee you that. So I hope you've learned something from this podcast today. It feels so good to be back. I'm really excited to be back. I've got loads of podcasts and loads of content lined up for you. I've just redone my website and I'm really excited. I'm really just changing the way I kind of brand myself now, and I'm really loving it. I really resonate with it, and I hope you do too, and I hope that I can help you in some way. If you do need my help, check out my Instagram, check out my website, or check out my TikTok and see how I can help you with my videos that I have on there, or my blog posts or content that I have on there. But if you need my help individually, then get in touch with me and let's work together. Let's work together to help you get your health back on track so that you can live a healthy, long, happy life and never have to go on a 6-week keto plan ever again. It'll be the best thing you ever do. Anyway, have a great rest of your day or morning or evening, whenever it is that you listen to this podcast. And I look forward to having you listen in on the next one. We're back with season 3 and I could not be more excited.